up, Greenbacks? I'm Megan.
And I'm Tyler.
And this week we interviewed athletes that participated in fall sports.
All the teams had a great season, and we really enjoyed getting to hear stories and hear about how their seasons went. Enjoy the video. What's up, Greenbacks? Today I'm joined by Creston Poor to discuss this past football season. So, Creston, how do you think you guys did as a team? Did you live up to your guys' expectations?
Yeah, I would say we lived up to our expectations. We had a lot of growth over the season. Didn't come out with the outcome we wanted in the end, but I would definitely say we had a lot of growth over the season.
And would you say personally you did as well as you were hoping to do?
Yeah, I would say personally I did as well as I wanted to. Not really playing last season with an injury, and I feel like I came back, grew a lot this season, and be ready for next year.
And as a junior going into your senior year next season, if you had to pick one area you want to improve the most in, what would it be?
I would say probably passing wise, just reading the defense, figuring out where to get the ball to get my receivers to get them yards.
And if you had to pick a moment that you'll remember the most from this season, what would it be?
I'd probably say over the summer, just the Fort Hays 7-on-7 camp. That was really fun riding up there with the guys. Played a lot of good schools up there. Had a lot of fun. Just good team moments.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hello, I'm here with Kate Jackson, who went to state for tennis this year. How do you think your season went?
Overall, I did make it to state again as a sophomore, so I thought I did pretty well. I would have liked to place higher, but I feel like just as a sophomore going to state is a pretty good accomplishment.
So did you accomplish your goals?
Some of them, I just wanted to make it to state again, but I also wanted to place, so kind of half and half. But
And do you have a favorite memory from this season?
probably just having some of my teammates go to state with me and cheer me on and spend the night in a hotel. It's pretty cool.
All right, thank you.
Hello, Greenbacks. I'm joined by Carlito today. Carlito finished 17th at state for cross country. So tell me how you thought the season went for you this year.
For me personally, I think it started out a bit rough. I had a couple bad races, but I started to pull it together around mid-season and ran pretty well.
And what was your favorite moment of the season?
Favorite moment was definitely winning league as a team. We all thought we had lost. It was real close, or we thought it was real close. We ended up beating them by a pretty decent margin, and whenever we found that out, everyone was, bursting with joy.
Nice. And this being your junior season, going into senior year next year, what's one area you hope to improve in the most?
One area, I think running with all I got, staying more consistent, because I had a few, I was kind of all over the place.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Hey, Greenbacks. I'm joined by Aniston today, who finished 31st at state for girls golf. Aniston, tell me how you thought the season went for you.
I think that the season went pretty well off. We had some struggles, and we are a pretty young team, so I think that there are some spots to improve upon, but overall, I think that the team reached their goals of going to regionals and making it to state, so I think it was a pretty good season overall.
Okay. And what is a personal moment? What was your favorite moment of the season?
Personally, my favorite moment was taking first at the Pratt tournament and shooting my overall lowest score of a 43. That was pretty good for me.
Okay. And thank you
Yep.
very much. What's up, Greenbacks? I'm joined by senior football captain Tay Wilson today to discuss this past football season. So, Tay, do you feel like the team met or exceeded expectations that you had going into the year?
I don't think we did as good as we wanted to. We didn't really exceed any expectations, but we did. We wanted to go farther than what we did.
Okay. And personally, do you feel like you achieved what you wanted to achieve this season?
Yeah, I feel like I got a lot better from my junior year to this year, and I feel like I exceeded my expectations that I had for myself.
And what's a personal moment that you enjoyed the most from this past season?
I think it was probably the Hoisington game, our first game of the year. We had a lot of fun throughout the entire game, and it was a good win for us to start the season.
And fun little question here. What coach are you going to miss the most?
Probably Brown. I had the most fun with him during games, and he's really, really fun to talk to and learn stuff from.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here with Ryan Eastis and Kendra Estes, two of the volleyball captains. The first question I have is, how do you think the season went?
I think we did pretty good this year at coming back and finishing strong. Yeah, I think that we started off the season a little rough. We were 1-6, and by the end of it, we were 24-13 with the 4 seed going into sub-state.
We hosted sub-state, so I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty neat. So
And did you accomplish your goals?
yes,
Yes, so before the season started, we made 3 goals as a team. One was to have over 20 wins, one was to have a postseason win, and the other was to place top 4 in league. And we only fell short of the placing top 4 in league. We were tied for 5th.
Smoky Valley. Yeah.
Yes, but other than that, we accomplished our other 2 goals.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory from this season?
My favorite. I might have to think on
Mine was
this.
probably dancing in the locker rooms before our games. It was
Yeah.
pretty fun. Yep.
I just always love making Miss Uni laugh. That's my quote. In the
Oh,
book.
also, actually, my favorite memory is when Miss Uni did the splits at practice. That was pretty great.
That was awesome.
Ask her about it. She's pretty good at them.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Hello, I'm here with Sadie Green and Raiden Crow from the cheer team. How do you think the season went this year?
I thought it was pretty successful. I think that we had a good time.
Yeah, I agree. I think we did a lot. I think that the team grew a lot, and I think we had a lot of new girls come in, and I think they accomplished a lot, and they really enjoyed it.
So, did you accomplish all your goals?
I would say yes. By the end of the season, we were all very close, very tight knit team, and we love to be around each other. So it was good.
And is there anything that the team did this year that you want PHS to know?
We don't really do like in-season competitions this year, or anymore really. But whenever we did go to camp over the summer, we did kind of like camp competitions, and we got some awards there, and that was pretty fun.
That's nice.
Yeah, Pratt kind of ran cheer camp. It was awesome.
And what's your favorite memory from this season?
I would say either cheer camp, because it was the first time like together as a team, and we got to grow and get to know everyone a lot. And then also just like football games in general are always so fun.
I agree.
Thank you.
Hello, Greenbacks. I'm joined by Wendy Candia here to discuss the recap of the girls' cross country season. So, Wendy, do you feel like the team did as good as you'd hope they'd do this season?
Yeah, definitely. Like, personally, on the girls' side of it, I'm really happy we had a team, and I'm really happy I got one of my friends to go out. She did really well. And I'm kind of sad the boys didn't qualify just for state, but we were in a really tough regional, so I think we did good.
And did you feel like you met your expectations personally this season?
Personally, I think I faltered a little bit, but it was a great experience and definitely pushed my mental toughness.
And what's your like favorite personal moment that you'd take away from this season?
Oh my gosh, just watching the girls flourish. Like, watching them, like, erase so many minutes from their time. I mean, like, okay, like maybe 3 to 4 minutes, but that's like a lot when it comes to running, you know what I mean? Especially distance. So that was my favorite part.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
What's up, Greenbacks? I'm joined by Kennedy today to discuss girls golf. So, Kennedy, how do you think the team did this season?
Overall, the team did really good. We just had a lot of fun this season.
And individually, how do you think?
I did really well, I think, because at the beginning of the year, I was hitting like 70s and 80s. And then at the end of the season, I was hitting 50s and getting first and second. So I feel like I did very good.
And what's one area in your game that you think you can improve the most going into next year?
Probably my drives. I just get in my head when I'm driving, and then it just doesn't go good.
Gotcha. And what would you say is like your favorite moment of this season?
Probably my favorite moment was when I got first individually. I felt like I wasn't doing good that day, and then my teammate added up my score and said it was 56. And then when they were calling out names and the scores, I didn't hear my name, and I was like, well, maybe she added it up wrong. But then they said my name, and I was very proud of myself.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Greenbacks, I'm here with Brenna Stegman interviewing about tennis this season. How do you think the season went this year?
I think personally it was a little bit rough, but as a team it was pretty good. And I think we had a lot of good accomplishments.
And did you meet all your goals?
I think my main goal was to have fun, and I definitely accomplished that, so yes.
Yes. And do you have a favorite memory from this season?
Just being with all the tennis girls and all the rides home and rides up to the meets. It's a very bonding experience, and I love it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This past fall sports season was a good one. We hope you look forward to the winter season. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Go Greenbacks.